Hello and welcome. I am at Caravan Salon Dusseldorf. Bürstner, a Heimer company, has completely changed its logo, and okay, it's got a new slogan, but I don't have a problem with that. But it's also changed the look of its vehicles completely. So it's got these camper vans called Papillon, these which okay look like camper vans, I don't have a problem with that, but these Habiton, if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, Mercedes-based camper vans do not at all look like Bürstner vehicles. But above all, it's this range here which does not at all resemble what Bürstner vehicles look like. Okay, it could be in part, it's a bit similar to the Niesmann Bischoff range. You may say, well, that's a big improvement. Yes, I think to a certain extent it is a big improvement, but only to a certain extent, because I would argue that you make such dramatic changes because you're unable to sell the products that you had before. Now, anyway, having said that, I'm going to come back onto this subject, but I'm going to show you this Bürstner Signature motorhome. This is the 5th attempt I have made to film this. I've been stopped one time after another. So anyway, Signature SFT 7.5. It says it's a prototype, so it's not actually available, I presume anyway. 114,654. It's got a price, well, not quite Niesmann Bischoff prices, but it's got a very expensive price to it. Now, mind you, it looks really nice in this version, and it's not the only version. As you saw, there was 2 other vehicles. You'll have to see them in other videos. I couldn't get the lights on, so I thought I was lucky enough to get lights on here. What about this as a bedroom? There are brands such in the Trigano group which have got sort of a similar type layout, but nowhere near as nice as this. The Smove Niesmann Bischoff has a layout like this, and it'll cost, I know 115,000 is a fortune, but the Smove is a good 50,000 plus. Anyway, so you've got the drawers here, not very deep, but hey, never mind, I'm sure there's something at the other side. We've also got the storage here, just the same as in the this layout in the Smove in the 7.4 version. Storage all the way around. Well, you'd expect that always, wouldn't you? We'll open one of them up. There you go, quite good. Could do with a bit of a ledge here, but they never use them anyway, so they wouldn't know that. And we've got the manufacturers, that is, and we've got over here a what do you call these things? It's a wardrobe. Ooh, there we go. And there you go, put your shirts and things up there. And we've also got this bit down here. Now, okay, slightly different than the Smove, I know, never mind. You get the general picture. Window, both sides, standard sort of thing. But I've got to say that this looks even better than it has done in the past. Now, I'm not even certain who the supplier of these things is. I'll have to find out. So, well, I've got an idea, but I might be wrong, so I don't want to say. Nice headboard at the back. Note, it's got pockets in, so you can put your empty beer cans or whatever it is you've got at bed with you in there. Used crisp packets, this type of thing. You've got here steps up here. There you go. Storage in the steps. Really very, very attractive. Now, here we've got this kitchen unit. This thing here supposed to go up and down and to block off here like that. I'm not going to be able to move it up and down, sorry, as much as I'd like to. In here there is a electrical point. Where's the kitchen? Well, this thing here is going to come out. Oops, so you hold it in place via this, but that was out anyway. And this comes across, you see you've got a place to put it there, so we'll put that on there like that. And there's your kitchen, the same as in the Smove. So, right, good. And nicely spaced out. You've got a splash thing here. There's a splash thing to go there as well. Don't know where it is in this case, that's not it. There's no doubt it'll turn up, or maybe somebody smashed it up. All right, maybe you think it was me. There we have the sink and elegant looking tap. Also, we can extend it here. All right, and it's exactly the same as in the Smove again. This goes in there like that. Gives you a lot of space here. Okay, I think that's pretty good, isn't it? It's quite nice. So what if you're in the bed? Well, you're in the bed, you'll have to wait, won't you? Put this back in here like that. Let's move that over. Ooh, that's a bit tight. And let's move this over here like that. Is that locked in? Doesn't look as though it's locked in to me. No, the reason it's not locked in is because you have to put this thing here down, then it'll lock in. Right, then we push that in there. Good. Right, let's have a look at this, see if they've still... Oh, hey, that's pretty good, isn't it? They've actually given you things, the compartments to put whatever stuff in is in. At least I think that's what it's there for. And I'll try and open this if I can. Well, it's got proper walls on, but it's a very shallow drawer anyway. And let's have a look in here. Oh, okay, that's quite normal. Right, here, this is the toilet. Now, we've got the lights here, and that's supposed to be it here, isn't it? No, that's not it. Oh, do you want to have another go? I thought I turned these things on when I came in. I'll turn the lot on. See what happens. Never mind. Obviously, you can't have everything in life. There's the toilet. There's the shower. Now, how does this work? Well, no one's given me any instructions, but I can work it out. There you go. So there's the shower. Same as in the Smove. That's how I was able to work it out. Shower there, and you move the toilet backwards and forwards. Yeah, this is, it's a really nice vehicle. Okay, come to the front. Well, somebody's been having a bit of a play around here, but effectively it's an L shape sitting there, although you can sort of move things around. As you can see, we've got a large table. The table will move around as well. I say it's large, this is only its half position at the moment. It'll open up like that to give you plenty of space. And it seems as though it's missing something up front here as well. But up here, you can have also the option of a bed. Now, is there a bed here or isn't there? There is. It doesn't look it at all. Brilliant, really. That has to be the best bed in the business. Let's see if I can do anything about bringing it down to show you. I can. So I've been careful not to hit anything. Okay, I won't take it down the full length, but just to give you an idea. So there's the bed. Under the bed, as you always get, oh, sorry, not always, you usually get nets. Oh, can I just give a quick plug for a company here? This stuff here is produced by a company called Ship Shape Bedding in Norfolk. This stuff here really is brilliant. I had mold in 2 of my vehicles. Until I started using that. My Heim and my self-build both had mold in them, and then we got this stuff here, and that was the end of it. This is really good. I think it's about £70 or something like that. I can't remember now. Sorry if it costs 3 times that, don't blame me. I can't remember, but it's really good. Anyway, that's the hook socket falling out of bed, which I think is probably actually a good idea, and there'll be some hooks somewhere to hook it onto, like that. Well, I think it's pretty good. Now let's try and put the whole thing up again. So you notice it's in the firing position. I'll press the button and you can watch it going up. You just cannot really tell that there's a bed there. I think that is, I think that's brilliant. I really do. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. So from a design point of view, that I'm flabbergasted. Yeah, a bit of storage up there. This thing here opens somehow. Can't remember how now. Oh no. This opens as well. Can't remember how to do it. Great, eh? So I mean, you know, I really, my criticism is coming up, but I really like this. It's outstanding. Right? Okay. I mean, it's pretty expensive as well, isn't it? Anyway, so you can do all sorts of things with the chairs. You've got your television there, and it's nicely recessed into the wall. There's a lot of thought has been given to this. Electrical points there, USB-C, which now seems to be quite standard, which is a good idea. Normal USB, and you've got your shore power. And I really like this. Also, we'll have a look at the double floor as well. And let's come down here. And let's come down here. So you got put the technical stuff there. So the water's in there. You'll have the black water in here somewhere as well. You've got underfloor heating. Oh, really, really, really nice. Let's have a look outside. I can't remember if I give you the dimensions, actually. I don't think I did, to be quite honest. So, right, let's have a look at this quickly. 749 centimetres long. I don't know if you can see it or not. 286 high, 230 wide. Okay, at the worst case scenario, 3,129 kilos, giving over 370 ready to go. And it does say plus minus 5%. So, okay, 350 kilos, let's say. I mean, if you've only got 350 kilos, obviously you can't put it on a 3.5. It's not ton basis if you've got 3 people inside, or 3 adults anyway. If you're carrying any water or anything else. All right, gas. Now, unfortunately, let itself down here. At this level, I would expect something that comes out. You cannot expect people to start loading into heavy gas cylinders and manipulating them at my age. I mean, I'll probably do it, but I don't think it's right. Good. You see the bump in the roof? That's where the bed goes, right? So that's I mean, you see that in lots of things. Cabe, for example, is pretty obvious as a brand. Best example I can think of. Okay, here you have rather nice rear. And I think lots of people like a nice rear. And there's the other side of the door, the garage door, and that's what it looks like once it's got the you turn your brake lights on. Cost a fortune when one of them goes, of course. It looks pretty good, that. I really like the reverse, but I'm thinking of practical things. How do you replace the bulbs, for example? Okay. Now the thing I'm going to say is that Bürstner's done all this, has changed. There's lots of dealers who've got lots of Bürstner stock. What about them? They're already operating under very tight margins, and so all this stock that's lying around, the dealers, are they expected to take the loss? Or is the company? Well, I know perfectly well the company's not going to take the loss. And for me, the fact that the dealers were not given sufficient notice is a matter of concern. And there are a number of things that Heimer Group has done recently that I think it's perfectly legal. It's perfectly, but I think it's immoral from a business sense. Now, I think the vehicle's great, but what I'd like the Heimer Group to do is to take back the vehicles that dealers have got on forecourts at whatever they paid for it, and then they can start delivering their new look and their new logo. I don't expect the dealers to take the loss, and that's my opinion. Others may think differently. Now, and I would say this: I may be the worst at filming. I may have the worst delivery, I may have the worst knowledge, but one thing you'll always get from me is the hard-hitting truth of what lies behind it. And I don't think anyone else actually does that. Thanks for listening.